Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It's time for another altcoin discussion since it's been a while and a lot has also changed with their performance this year. So in the preceding 3 months we've seen Bitcoin rise quite a bit as it climbed from 17,000 US dollars up to its current resistance at 29k. The strong growth we've seen this year has led many people to believe that the bull market is indeed back. The current narrative we're seeing on social media platforms and forums like Twitter or Reddit is that those who aren't scooping their shares of crypto at the moment are missing a life-changing opportunity. The bull market is on its way, and if you don't take the risk and position yourself right now, you'll have no one but yourself to blame. This summarizes what you might have heard or read. At the start of this year, we witnessed several Chinese projects, AI tokens, and DEX-related coins surge. Coins like INJ have done incredibly well this year, emphasizing the narrative that the bear market is simply over and that 2023 will mark the start of a new chapter. Overall, the market is giving us the impression that it's turning around. However, the question that keeps popping up in my head is, are altcoins adequate and is now the right time to buy them? In today's video, we'll cover the top altcoins and discuss what the market has been doing without bias. No hyper FOMO, we will just talk about the numbers and what we've witnessed in the past months because we can all make claims and say that we are so back, but if the numbers show otherwise, then we will understand that we're not being truthful. For this purpose, I created two dashboards highlighting the most talked about crypto projects in the past 90 days. These projects are currently in the top 100 by market cap and most did incredibly well during the bull market. We've also added Bitcoin and Ethereum to our tables for comparison. Both dashboards display the monthly ROI for January, February, March, and April, and we also added the return since 2021 all-time highs. Within a second of looking at our tables, we notice the obvious. January shows a straightforward outcome. Bitcoin and every single one of the altcoins we have did very well. I must add that there is a lot of difference in return between some of these projects, but none of them yielded a negative return in that month. The poorest performer was Chainlink with only 24.88% towards the upside, while some other alts like Solana, INJ, and Phantom have gone up more than 140%. Now, keep in mind that the hype started following this move. A large portion of these incredible returns took place in the first half of January, and that's when everyone started sharing their bullish theories on why we are so back. This is the psychology of the market. When people see fantastic returns within a couple of weeks, like back in January, they immediately assume that we are back and that it's time to sell the wife, the kids, the house, and even the kids' lunch to stack more coins. And it typically doesn't end up well for these kind of investors. Back to the dashboard. As for February, we see some changes. Now, in that month, Bitcoin was flat. We didn't see its market cap go up and it barely moved. Therefore, most altcoins didn't perform well either. This doesn't require a lot of explanation. If Bitcoin is flat, it's a bit hard to see altcoins move. What happened in February, however, is a rotation. We saw cash flow from some ecosystems to others, and that's why coins like INJ or Elrond did just fine. Now March is the month when Bitcoin and Ethereum have gone up. However, alts went down contrary to what many thought. This is where it all gets very interesting and important. Surprisingly, I talked about this on Patreon at the start of this year when Bitcoin started increasing in value, and I compared what we were seeing right now to the 2019 eco bubble. What most of you are missing is that back in 2019, Bitcoin surged up, but altcoins didn't outperform it. The pair altcoin Bitcoin was constantly bleeding. This doesn't mean that alts didn't go up in value, but it confirms that they couldn't beat Bitcoin in that phase. We're seeing that today. Bitcoin is going up, a lot of people are throwing their money on altcoins instead. Altcoins have done well in 2021, therefore most investors have this perception that it will turn good somehow, but the market isn't responding to their wishes and all they keep seeing is their favorite coins bleeding against BTC. If we take a look at this chart, for instance, in which the BTC market cap is color-coded in green, the alts market cap excluding Ethereum is in yellow, we can see that back in 2019, Bitcoin did incredibly well in comparison to alts. At some point, the altcoin market cap was equal to BTC's, and when the eco bubble began, Bitcoin took off, leaving altcoins far behind. The same is happening today. Bitcoin's market cap was equal to altcoins' entire valuation throughout the second half of last year, but when Bitcoin took off this year, alts couldn't keep up with it, and that explains why the green chart is far away from the yellow one. Even the Bitcoin dominance chart is letting us know the altcoins are suffering because the dominance has gone from 40% to 47% in the past 4 months. So, to be clear, I am not saying the altcoins aren't doing okay against the US dollar, but against Bitcoin, they are bleeding. And if they can't outperform the safest bet, I don't see the point in buying them. Also, the dashboards we discussed show that from the previous all-time highs, most altcoins are still down 70 to 80 to 90%. I mean, even INJ, which has had 4 consecutive bullish months this year so far, is still down 80% from its peak. This displays the brutality of the bear market and the weakness of altcoins in recent times. I do think that there is light at the end of the tunnel. However, I'll repeat what I said at the start of the bear market. Most altcoins you're seeing today in the top 100 won't be there tomorrow. The hottest projects today are gone tomorrow, and the top 100 are constantly changing. Therefore, you have to make a wise choice if you want to bet on something other than Bitcoin and Ethereum. The only explanation for why altcoins aren't pumping today is that we're not in a bull market yet. I mean, the altcoins market cap is still at the same value as in 2017, despite there being thousands more altcoins today. The main narrative among larger investors is that they are focusing on blue chip cryptos, which are pretty much Bitcoin and Ethereum. Ethereum also has the Shanghai update coming in on the 12th of April, which will help layer 2 networks, so it's understandable if we keep seeing more rotation from low cap alts to ETH until then. I simply believe that besides a few altcoins, the rest will keep suffering for much longer, and I still think that Bitcoin is the better bet for the time being. The market is up because Bitcoin and Ethereum have been doing most of the job. I'm not a Bitcoin maxi and I don't believe in only holding Ethereum, but these two have been doing most of the job and they have been the best choice so far. So we'll see what altcoins will do in the future. So far, they haven't been doing good. This is not my opinion. It's what the charts and what the dashboards have shown. I do hope that things get better in the future for alts, but only time will tell. We'll see how it plays out. Thanks for sticking by till the end. Like the video, subscribe, and have a nice day. Bye bye.